Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead or whenever you're watching this. Usually on this channel, I do pointed weekly readings where I go from this date to that date, and I thought I'd change it up this week and do a reading each week for each zodiac sign, but kind of keep it open-ended, timeless, and just see what comes up. So if you're here, this is for you, okay? First card out for you is Storm Warning, Gemini. What is about to go down? Oh my gosh, this card only comes out when there's gonna be some drama coming up for you, so I can only imagine what this is gonna be. Let's see what comes out. All right, we have Goddess of the Moon in reverse. It's really important for you at this time to connect with your own intuition, okay? So do some meditation, take a walk in the moonlight or the sunlight, journal, connect with yourself, connect with your inner emotions. In order to connect with the moon and your intuition, I think journaling is like the best thing you could possibly do, just to like process anything that's coming up for you at this time and help guide you through that. I started in 2023 journaling 3 pages a day, and I forced myself to do it. Now I'm not always consistent with it, but I try to do it like multiple times a week at the very minimum. And let me tell you, this has changed my life because it helps you process emotions as they come up, connect with your intuition, and see what you need to do in real time. Because I see so many people like just have a stack of like emotions and energy that they need to sort out and process. And because of that, they may get a really good idea that their intuition sends them in the present moment, and then they procrastinate it for months, years on end. And when you start doing that, you feel like your life is moving very slowly. Where's my manifestations? Why aren't they here yet? And you hear messages in readings like divine timing this, divine timing that, and you're feeling impatient. Like, what do you mean divine timing? When is this going to happen? When is this going to come through? And Spirit is saying, if you process in real time, if you listen to your intuition in real time, where you get an idea and you take action on it immediately, you will see that growth that you're looking for. So one of the best ways to do this is to journal every single day. Long journal, okay? Give yourself like an hour, 2 hours if you're just starting this, honestly. Like, I think I did that for 12 weeks. I was following The Artist's Way, which is a book that guides you through like a 12-week course on creativity. I forced myself for 12 weeks to journal 3 long pages every single day. And it was really good because there's a lot of stuff that you probably haven't processed from years ago, and it'll come up as you start journaling. As you're trying to force yourself to write on pages, you'll be surprised at what comes up. And so it's important to do this a lot at first, and then, you'll begin to start processing your feelings in real time, processing your ideas, what your intuition is trying to tell you in real time. So make sure you're doing something like that. And we have Woman Holding a Coin, Gemini. This is going to be a really good week for you financially, as well as health-wise, just staying on top of your goals, having a nice routine for yourself. I'm even seeing improvements to the home coming through. Some of you may have been thinking about certain design changes you want to make to your home, painting the walls, different decor, art, things like that, which is really fun and exciting. I'm also seeing some of you are investing into your appearance in some way. You may have recently bought some new clothing, or you're investing in like changing your hair up or makeup or something like that to keep things fresh. I think that's a good idea as well. Again, I'm seeing this image of like you trying to keep things fresh in your life and take action on your ideas as they come up, and not keep things delayed, not keep things procrastinated, and have this energy build and build and build, because when that happens, you feel like life is moving slower for you. You're like, where is this? Where is that? Frustration. So I feel like there's a positive shift that's trying to take place here if you allow it. We're going to get 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 to further clarify this week ahead. First card out is the 8 of Swords in reverse. Exactly. I feel like you're being asked to process a lot emotionally right now in your mind. Okay, so meditation and journaling. I can't repeat those 2 words enough in this reading. Do it, okay? Next, we have the 7 of Wands upright, which honestly is a card of feeling like you have to defend yourself, feeling like other people may be attacking you, your perspective, and you have to let them see how you're viewing things at this time. So I'm very interested in what's going to take place here, and if this is related to this storm warning card, where someone may be not seeing things from your perspective and sort of challenging your personal decisions in life, and you feel like you have to defend them. We have the World coming out in reverse. You're closing out huge chapters from the past. And again, but in reverse, this is saying like we need this closure to happen. And Spirit is saying now is the time to really sit down with yourself and process your emotions, prepare for the next chapter in your life, and like literally sit down with a journal, sit down in meditation and allow the feelings, the ideas to come up, acknowledge them, release them, okay? Or put them out into existence. Get started on your ideas. Whenever the World comes out in reverse in a reading, it's showing me that, you know, you have already completed a major karmic chapter in your life, but there is still some dust that needs to settle, some final things that you need to wrap up in order to move on to the next chapter in your life. So Spirit is trying to bring you into a new chapter where there is a lot more prosperity, finances, good looks, good energy, routine, all of that good stuff. That is all coming, but you need to energetically sort of keep processing and moving on. And a part of that will look like taking action on your ideas as they come up. So if you have a long list of ideas in your head right now, that is the flow of abundance. And this is a message that's been coming through for so many signs recently. Look to see where you have abundance in your life. Instead of saying, universe, where's my money? Where's this? Where's that? I feel this lack. You know, where's the love? I feel a lack. Focus on where you do have abundance. You may have a long list of ideas in your head of things that you want to do. That is where your abundance lies. So start doing them instead of complaining, where's this, where's that? You know, if you're, you know, just waiting for love, waiting for this money and success to come in, Spirit is saying you already have abundance in the form of ideas. So focus on that instead of complaining, okay? Or like maybe I was saying this to another group, you may have a long pile, a big stack of books that you haven't read that you want to read. That's where your abundance lies. Focus on that right now instead of complaining about the lack that's existing in your life. And that simple shift will put you into the flow of abundance. Abundance is always accessible to you at any moment in your life. I don't care if you are homeless on the streets with nothing, supposedly. You will have an abundance of something, and that is where you should focus your energy, not on what you don't have, but what you do have and what you can do. So that is always accessible to you, and Spirit's trying to get everyone on that right now. Second row of cards out, fourth card is the Queen of Wands. We see an energy here of you really taking back your power in life. I'm also seeing an older feminine energy in your life, or like a feminine energy who has accomplished quite a bit in their career, in their life, who you are looking up to this week. And you may be, I'm not seeing that you're copying them, but you're inspired by them, and you're learning like what they did that worked for them on their journey, and you're gonna replicate something like that, similar to that, but you're gonna put your own twist on it. So it's not like copywriting, it's not like, you know, plagiarism. But I see this Queen of Wands, this is you finding someone who has achieved the goals that you want to achieve. They've been where you were, and they've achieved great things. You're seeing what they did, and you're doing the same things. You're putting your own twist on it, and that will turn you into this Queen of Wands, but in your own unique way. So that is absolutely stunning. And I see a big focus here, Gemini, on just trying to make your life as beautiful as possible. I feel like you're focusing on your personal goals, your personal happiness, wish fulfillment, and all of that. You're not necessarily focusing on other people and relationships and trying to chase something that isn't there anymore. You're focusing more on that flow of abundance, on what is here, on what you can do, which is just incredibly beautiful. And that's what's bringing you this woman holding a coin energy, this money, financial, successful energy. Next, you have the Seven of Cups coming out upright. This card's been coming out a lot this week for most signs, okay? And this is a card of confusion, having so many different options to choose from. You don't know what to focus on. Like I said, you already have an abundance of ideas. This is like a literal depiction of that. Like this cloud up here, first off, this ideas themselves have spirits, okay? They are conscious entities. that come to you because you are someone who can manifest them. And they always appear to me clairvoyantly as these clouds. So if you have a ton of ideas, a ton on your plate of things to do, it's almost like you have like an overcast. Think of the blue sky, the clear sky as your consciousness. When you have way too much on your plate, it's like cloudy, oh, storm clouds energy here. There's too much to focus on and it's all gonna start raining down and causing mass destruction. So Spirit is saying, get cracking on things that you need to be done. Get started on the ideas that you have, on things that you have a timeline on. Like, this is the week to be productive. This is not the week to sit around and be like, oh, there's so much I gotta do, and then just not doing any of it. Okay, just pick something and get started. How I like to discern what I should and shouldn't do. I heard this one time from someone, and they said, if you have something on your to-do list that is under 2 minutes, literally do it right now. Do not procrastinate it ever. And that changed my life a lot, because it's those little 2-minute things that really pile up and then make you feel overwhelmed, and then you keep procrastinating, not doing anything. Like sending an email back, making a phone call, making an appointment. Do it now. Do not procrastinate it. And then after that, focus on what is top priority for you. Or if it's just a lot of ideas that you have and it's not necessarily any priorities, I would recommend going with the one you feel strongest about and literally doing something right now after this reading to get started on it, okay? Just get started. That is what the Seven of Cups is saying. We also have 2 sevens coming out on top of each other. So you may be seeing repeating sevens. The number 77 may be important to you, okay? The number 7 talks about our personal relationship with ourselves. So like I said, you're really focused on yourself, your personal goals, achievements, and ideas at this time. And you know, some of you guys have this storm of things that need to get done, you know, like your laundry's everywhere, your bills haven't been paid yet, you have 1,000,001 things to do. That may be the storm that we're seeing here. Or you just have a lot of really good ideas in your head that you want to get started on, but it's like, where do I even begin? Spirit's saying, I don't care where you begin, just begin. Okay? Because once you get started, it's like that cloud starts raining and the sky can become clear again. That clear sky is clear consciousness, clear mind, okay? And you're feeling confused, overwhelmed, not knowing what to do because there's too much clouds in the sky of your mind, too many ideas, things that need to get done in your head, and it's making you very foggy. So get started. We have the 7 of Swords. Wow, 777, literally. Repeating sevens coming out here. Yeah, I feel like you're just playing yourself by trying to take the easy way out of things, guys. This is your sign to, you know, be working with integrity, get things done. If you try taking the quick, easy way out of things, you're going to make sloppy mistakes. It's not going to work out for you. Another thing that I'm seeing here with these 2 cards next to each other, someone may be trying to keep you in a confusing place or play your emotions. I'm getting a little bit of like, emotional manipulation energy here. This could be someone from your past who constantly made you feel like you had to defend yourself or explain yourself too. So I would just be a little bit careful of any energies that you have to wrap up, tie up, and let go of, okay? Specifically with people who are selfish, who you have a past history with, who may have been selfish to you, wanting to keep you in a very confusing, ambiguous place instead of like clearly defining what you are, where things are going here. They were trying to get away with taking a lot more from your connection than giving, and that's why they wanted to keep you in an ambiguous place and not have like clear conversations and guidelines as to like what you are and where you stand with them. Be very aware of anyone like that if they're still lingering in your energy, tapping into your shared energy cord. Even if you're in no contact with them, you may still feel them tuning into your shared energy cord, because you may find yourself thinking about them randomly, even though you're like doing other things, or they may constantly be checking up on your stories, or you just have this feeling that they're gonna reach out to you. This is just acknowledgement of that. If you're having those feelings, like, yes, they keep tapping into your energy cord, they're not over you, because, you know, you're a whole queen out here, and who are they but, you know, just a little thief in the night, okay? And, you know, Spirit's saying that's what we're leaving behind. And So yeah, maybe some of you should could benefit from doing some Reiki energy cleanses. There is this channel called Mainstream Reiki on YouTube. I highly recommend. It's really, really good. And yeah, just like cleanse your energy, meditate, journal, like process that. You know, that's what I would recommend, okay? Thank you guys for joining me. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me, one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my Goddess Energy Intention Oil there and my spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. I highly recommend getting the 2024 tarot and mediumship reading on my website because this is only going to be up until the end of January 2024. If you're watching this in January, go get it now. It's an hour-long video reading where I dive into what you learned in 2023, what you'll be going through in 2024 in multiple areas of life, and you'll have the opportunity to ask any question, give any backstory that you want about like literally anything, any relationship or job or whatever, and I will touch upon that in your reading as well. Plus, we will open the floor up to any spirits that want to come through and give you messages, and there is no limit on the spirits that can come through. It could be deities, ascended masters, spirit animals, past loved ones, whatever. I don't control what comes through, so it's just a really great reading, and it's really at an affordable price compared to my other readings. I'm full disclosure, I'll give you all my prices right now. It's 30-minute readings are $100. This is an hour-long reading, so you get twice as much time, and it's only $120. So it is a really good deal. All right, thank you guys. Bye-bye.